Welcome back. In today's class, let's learn how the AutoCAD drawings can be imported and they can be made into the 3D modeling process. So we'll learn the step-by-step process. So in the previous AutoCAD classes, we have understood how exactly we can use the PDF file and then we generate the drawings, understanding the drawing language. Okay, we are trying to use the same file so that we understand the process from PDF to the AutoCAD drawing and then from AutoCAD drawings to 3D modeling. Okay, so it becomes easier for all of you to understand the process from the scratch to the execution. Okay, so we are taking small examples only, so it would be easier for all of you to understand. Now the process what we will be doing is like the file which we have now, we have to actually convert this single file into three separate files. What do we mean by that? If you notice, there are three views. Okay, this is my plan view, elevation, and I have my side view. So I have to actually save it separately so that I can import it separately and place it accordingly. So that process only we have to understand now. Okay, so let me just save as this file. So first of all, I'll save this one with the plan. Okay, so first of all we'll save as a plan, so remaining things we have to remove. If you remember our importing class, okay, CAD importing class, to how we import the AutoCAD files into SketchUp. So we understood like all the drawing should be in the zero layer. Okay, so that's what we are trying to do, and I'll just save it. Now similarly, what am I going to do is I'll just close this file. So I'll just 1 second, I'll just close this, and this file I'm going to save it as save as, and I'll save as elevation view. These things are very important so that we understand the exact process. Then I'll just remove them. Okay, so remove this as well, then give Control A. Simply just go to the zero layer and try to apply by layer, as simple as that. So these are blocks, so we are not able to give the zero layer, but still you can just make a selection and just apply in this way. And if there is anything else, you can delete it. So I can delete all the text which I have. Okay, so I'll just save it. Similarly, we have to do the same process for the plan as well. The text wasn't removed, we have just converted them into the layer, but these texts were not removed, which were from the previous class. So I'll just give Control S, and I'll also open the same file so that I can actually place my side view as well. Okay, so I'm going to just remove everything. Okay, and first of all save as this file. I'll give side view and Control A, 0, and by layer. Okay, so I have it. Now I'll just zoom it and place it. Actually side view is not required so much. If it was a section view, we would have used it much, but right now we can manage with the plan and elevation also. Just I'm giving some hint to you. Okay, so now I'm going back to my SketchUp, and then I'll just import the files. So this is my origin, right? So in case if you want to understand the in-depth process of importing the AutoCAD files into SketchUp, you can go back to a previous videos as well. Okay, so now let's click on this import, and I'll just import my file. So we have this file where we have a plan, so I'm going to click on options. Okay, import and close it. So I have it, right? So now just select it. Okay, it's too far away because the position that is it has taken now, we had some other objects in that file that we haven't noticed. Okay, sometimes there will be some elements which are not visible. We have to do some process called as purge and all those stuff. So right now it is not required because this is a small drawing. In next session we'll discuss about how exactly we can do it. Okay, I'll just lock it, and next I'm going to import another file, that is my elevation. So just click on the elevation part. It also fell here only because it's the same origin point, so it is following the origin point of my AutoCAD. Okay, so now simply I'll just because see, understand the process, both are on the same level, zero plane. Okay, so X plane, let's say they are in XY plane only. a plan can be in xy plane, but your elevation cannot be in xy plane, so it has to be rotated and it should be in yz plane. Okay, so for that what you have to do is rotate this file. Okay, so rotate this elevation. So I am going to use my rotate option Q and we'll try to rotate it. So what is the process? So you have to just make a selection, right? So let's select it. Second, so 90 degrees I have to rotate. Now exactly at some point let's place it. Okay, now just select it and lock your elevation. Okay, now because for some reason there can be chances like it will get moved here and there, so we are trying to avoid it. And it may get deleted also sometimes because we are making a 3D model, we cannot misplace our position. So even 0.1 percentage change in the position also can make a mistake in the 3D modeling dimensions. So now I'm going to place the plan also at a right height because it is on the ground level. You're making a 3D model, so the plan view that you have has to match with your elevation height. Okay, so now I'm going to unlock this, select this file. Okay, select this file and directly place here because this is nothing but your countertop. So now first of all I have to lock it there as well. So plan has to be locked at this height, so lock it. Now what you notice is you have an elevation on the front and you have a plan here. So this is how exactly actually we make our 3D models. We utilize the 2D drawings in this manner only. Okay, so first of all what am I going to do is, you notice that I have my wall as well, right? So everything is locked or not, just once again have a cross verify, then I am gonna simply utilize. Okay, so now I can use exactly, you see the points which are highlighting. Okay, so I'm trying to use the same CAD files. Okay, I'm trying to make every objects as a group. So my wall is ready. So now let's focus on the countertop as well. No need to give my tape option for the points. Okay, so now just select it and you can select it. Okay, no need to do any kind of calculation here because everything is there. You need not worry about it. Okay, so now my countertop is ready. It is also grouped. Now simply what am I going to do is make this one, so everything is available. And there is one thing we'll do here now I feel there is a requirement of my side view as well, so let's get that side view. So let's click on import side view and close. So again it will be on this location, I could see that. So here I have it, so select it, get it close to your model. Again follow the process of rotating your views. Okay, so I have to rotate it, but firstly place it at the origin point, then first of all rotate it so that you can bring it in a vertical position. Okay, so 90 degrees, then again it has to be placed in the depth direction. Okay, so in case if you forgot the concept, if you go back to our AutoCAD classes, we explained you the process of aligning your views, plan view, elevation and depth, and what are the common factors we have, and how understand the dimensions and re-verify them. Okay, so now here to match my plan and the side view, I have to rotate my side view along the direction of the plan depth. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same thing. So again 90 degrees rotation here. Next, position it. Okay, position it exactly to your wall, you see, exactly to your wall. Now if you want you can move it close to your countertop and then lock it, as simple as that. See, all the views has been locked, your plan is locked, your elevation is locked, and then your side view is also locked. This will help you to exactly understand where your objects place, at what distance, at what height, at what depth, and what is the gaps that you have to maintain, everything will be clear. Now why did I explain you like now there is a need of this side view is because you don't know if there is an overhang here. Overhang is nothing but the gap that you're maintaining at this corner, this part. Okay, so that is the reason I utilize this side view. Now I am gonna just move it back this face by another 1 inches. Okay, you see, 1 second. So I have to move it back with 1 inch. Okay, fine. Now see, it's done. Now simply what I'm going to do is create this rectangle. Because we have views, we'll face like that, and make sure either in 2-point perspective or perspective view you have it. Now I'm gonna make this face. Okay, now I'll try to move it back exactly near to my top panel. Okay, so now let's select the face and move it backwards and group it 3 times. Selection and group. Now similarly I am gonna make a copy, just rotate it properly and place it again here. Just go back and set it, because we are working with the views, so initially you may face some confusion, but don't worry at all. Okay, now just simply what am I going to do, this one I am going to select it and place it at my required location. So this is how my view is. So in case if you find any difficulty in understanding, you can always open your views and cross verify here as well. Okay, so now this part is done. What I'm trying to show is this is done. So whatever the things are completed, now I'll try to change the color. So this entire part is also done. So I'm going to change the color. Now simply what you can do is make a copy of this and paste this, put it beside. Okay, so I'll just come back here. So first of all, select everything what you have and try to make it as a group or component. Okay, so I'm just trying to make a component. uh, so let me call it as a open cabinet 1. Now simply just make a copy, just yes, now it's done. So this is how you're getting. There is one thing, okay, so we are not aware whether in this drawing there is a back panel or not. We don't have that information. In case if we have a back panel, then we have to create it. So anyways it's a group, so nothing to worry. You can still component, so you can always get into it. Okay, edit component, and inside that you can just create your objects that you would like to create it. And just select the face. I would like to give around, like, see, at a time everything on both the sides, at whatever places the component is placed, the editing will happen. So now it's done. I'm going to select it, right click, and this will be a make group. So yes, this part is done. So bottom part is completed. Now there is one more thing that we have to understand. There is a cutout, okay, on the countertop. So now I am directly gonna use my countertop. Okay, on the countertop, because I have the location, I need not do any kind of markings again. So simply you can just remove the material, but we do not know how much in depth it will go inside for the cutout. So simply right now I'm removing the entire material. Okay, we'll discuss about how to give cutouts and how to do the measurements in the future classes. Right now it's not required, just we are trying to follow what is there. Okay, so now this part is also done. The next part what we have to do is this frame or the trim that we have on the wall, and we have the exact understanding about how exactly you have to create it. So what is the length that we are going to focus? Okay, so he just get it at this location. Okay, so just simply put it here. I'm gonna place in this manner, and just select the face and up to this part. Okay, so this is anyways done. Now what am I going to do is select the top edge of the model. Okay, so just try to move it like this. It should be straight. In case if you are facing any difficulty, you can use the tape. Okay, so in this manner, just we are trying to track it. Okay, so if you feel like, okay, how do I do, I'm not able to match it, then simply come back here, DLI enter, it is around 2 inch. Okay, so you can move your edge. Okay, this edges with 2 inches. So simply what you have to do, select this edge. Okay, so it is highlighted in blue, so use your move command and give inside as 2 inches. Same here, select this edge at the corner and then give 2 inches. Okay, so this is done. So now simply you see it is completed. I'm gonna make it as a groove, select it and drag inside. Exactly, make sure it is fixed on the wall. As simple as that. Now your entire model is ready. Okay, if you want, you can just make a copy and your CAD files will remain at the same location only. You see, you have your cutout, you have your frame, you have your cabinet, everything is available, and it happened only through the simplest way of understanding and reading your drawings. Okay, so how to read your drawings step by step in previous class also we have understood in the AutoCAD session, so we'll discuss more about it. But anyways, I hope you understood the process, what you have to do from the scratch, how you import and what you have to do, and step by step process, what how we follow the tools and mark it and place it at right location, locking it and rotating it in which direction. So this is common for all, how you rotate the plan view, side view or sectional view. These are common for all the drawings, irrespective of, it can be any engineering drawings. Okay, so just follow the process, try to do some practice. In case if you have any queries, you can give your details in the comments and we'll try to get back to you. In case if you want to reach out to our team as well, you can talk to them, okay, in the below given number. So we'll come up with more such videos which will be helpful to all of you. Thank you.